الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. About traveling, nowadays one of the main points, or one of the common points, the pictures, taking photos. You know, when people travel, before 20 years, 30 years, every family, or not every family, many families have the camera, and they take their camera when they travel. So what is the ruling of the photograph pictures? No doubt there are serious ahadith about al-musawwirin. Okay, the hadith tell us that pictures, one of the major sins. But the point is, what about the photograph? Okay, you take the picture of your family or the animals. Is it allowed or it is not allowed? Some scholars said all the pictures are not allowed. They mean the alive, which have life. Okay, the animals and human beings, not allowed. Okay, like the selfie or picture of my children, they are not allowed. Why? Because the hadith clearly mention al-musawwir, the photographer. Okay, they say, "Khalas, this hadith includes everyone." And other scholars said the hadith, this photographs, these pictures, not meant by the ahadith. Why? They say because if you read the hadith, Allah will say at the day of judgment to those who made the pictures, Allah will tell them, "Ahyu ma khalaqtum." Give life to what you created. Okay? So they say, when I take the photograph of my son, I did not create my son. Allah created my son. And this photograph, what is the mechanism? It is the reflection of what? Light. It is a reflection of light. Some of them say it is like the mirror. It is like the mirror. And before maybe 70 years, or 60 years, when the camera started or it became more common, they used to call it al-akis. They call the picture al-aks. What does it mean al-aks? Reflection. They were not calling it surah. They call it al-aks. Okay? Because this is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not my creation. So if I take a photo of my son, at the day of judgment, if Allah tell me, "Ahi ma khalaqt," give life to your creation, I will say, "Oh Allah, this is your creation, not my creation. This is only reflection of the light." So that's why the scholars have different opinions about the photo.
The explanation about this hadith that I saw was that the people who paint or with their hands, they take a picture of a living thing, or they make a statue or something. Allah will tell them, because they are creating these things, and Allah will tell them to put life in them. It's one of the explanations that I saw.
Okay, we should differentiate living things, because when we say living things, even the trees are living things. Okay, the scholars don't include the trees, the flowers, animals and the human beings. Animals and human beings, because, huh? Okay, also plants move, صح? When they grow. الروح اللي هو animals and human beings. طيب, drawing by the hand drawing, this is forbidden. It's forbidden because this is not the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You draw this. طيب, and the statues, this is also haram. There are a lot of details. Yeah, some scholars said what doesn't have shadow, it is allowed. If it has shadow, it means if it is made of something, then it's haram. But if it is on a paper, it is not haram. Okay, but this is not authentic opinion. Okay, why? Because the Prophet ﷺ told Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha about a curtain inside the house. And the curtain, no doubt, the pictures on the curtains, the pictures on the curtain don't have shadow. So they are haram also. And also, some of them said if it is a full body, it is haram, but if it is half body, for example, if it is without, if there is a missing organ that this living thing cannot live with, then it is allowed. They mean, yani, for example, if there is a body, if there is a picture of a head and chest, they said this is allowed. Why? Said because it is impossible that a human being lives with a head and chest only. Yes, he can live without hand, without arm, without leg. Okay, I mean different opinions. But يعني subhanallah, this is one of the issues. Yeah, some scholars said, I mean the photographs. One of the issues that the differences became less. يعني before 40 years, okay. It was common that many scholars, maybe most of the scholars, said it is haram. But now, if you notice, it is, maybe most of the scholars say this is halal. This is halal, okay? The second opinion is a strong opinion that the photograph is not meant by the hadith. Because this is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My job is only the reflection of the light. And when I take the photo of someone, he is not my creation. He is the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the opinion of Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, that the hadith don't mean the real photograph. Because this is not the creation of the people, the creation of Allah. But the opinion also, people should know that the opinion of Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, the pictures should be only for the needed things. If you need, for example, something for ta'lim, for teaching, something for the passport, for the civil ID, this is okay. But his opinion, photographs for the family, your children, the friends, he doesn't believe this is allowed. The position of Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, okay, because some people take only part of his fatwa. They don't continue the other part. Like Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen, his famous fatwa that if you are a student and not in your country for 1 year, 2 years, you can. You are a traveler. It is not compulsory to fast Ramadan, and also you shorten the salah. Okay, so some people take this fatwa. People who are, the Kuwaiti people, also Saudi people who are in America or Europe, they go there for how many years? Usually the bachelor, you need 4 or 5 years. They consider themselves as travelers. And they say, we have fatwa from Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen. So they don't fast Ramadan. Okay, and also they shorten the salah. They join the salah. Okay, 4 years. The problem is, okay, take the fatwa. But the problem, they don't read the full fatwa. Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen also said, okay, if you hear the adhan, you have to go to the masjid. Or it means also, if the masjid is near to you, you have to pray in the masjid. Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen said, you have to pray. It is wajib. But they don't take this part. They don't take this part. And also, Shaykh ibn Uthaymeen did not say it is recommended that you join all the salah. If you are in your place, pray on time. It's better to pray on time. So, subhanAllah, many times people don't take the full fatwa. They take what they like the photographs. And other scholars said it's okay. You keep your photos in the mobile or يعني ها address hard disk. It's okay. It's okay. Or at home, but don't keep them on the wall. On the wall. Why? Because the shirk started because of this. The shirk and the people of Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam started because they made statues and the pictures of the pious people. Okay, so this is a different story. This is a different story. طيب. So this is the answer for one of the sisters sent me WhatsApp, and she said you are sheikh and you are using the photos in your Instagram. طيب. جزاها الله خير. Okay, for her nasiha. And what did she mention? That if there is something controversial among the scholars, you should avoid this. Okay, of course it is not wajib to avoid everything has different opinions. Okay, because there are many things. There are many things. If you check the books of fiqh, you will find a lot of issues, different opinions. Okay, yani maybe you'll find in the books the coffee is haram. Some scholars said coffee is haram. Okay, and so other scholars said coffee is halal. Okay, so khalas, don't drink coffee because some scholars said it is haram. Okay, also another kind of business transaction. Some scholars said haram, other scholars said halal. Leave it. Okay, yani it is not in this way. It is not in this way. But you know, يعني, certain issues, يعني, you have doubt, you are not sure, leave it. Leave it, but we don't say it is haram. We don't say it is haram. But of course, also the scholars mentioned the photos of the women. Okay, it doesn't mean that when the scholar said, okay, or when some scholars said it is allowed the photos for, the photos by your mobile or the camera, it doesn't mean that the photos of the women, okay, and our sisters should be careful, should be very careful. يعني to put in the profile your picture without hijab, يعني, well, that's strange. Some of the sisters, they are with hijab, but in the profile they put the picture without hijab. Okay, this is not allowed. This is haram. يعني, no need, and also it is haram. You put your photo without hijab. And also another issue, when you put the photo of your children, you should think about the evil eye. You should think about the evil eye. Of course, not everything because of the evil eye, but the evil eye is there. Haqq. The Prophet ﷺ said, Al-aynu haqq. Al-ayn, he means the evil eye is haqq. So, when my friends, every day, he goes with his daughter to the Jam'iyah, he'll put her photo. He's with his daughter in the, for example, Kidzania, he'll put his photo with his daughter. She is in the school. Then when I speak with him, she's sick, or we are in the hospital now. I said, because you put your daughter, everything about your daughter. So do you think that everyone who's watching your Twitter or your Snapchat, do you think that they love the khair, they love the good for you? Okay, sometimes the evil eye from your brother or your sister. Okay, so no need to expose your family to the media. Put something beneficial. Okay, and avoid your children. Avoid posting the photos of your children. Okay, can the evil eye affect through the pictures? Yes. If someone sees your son or your daughter, this can affect. Subhanallah. العين, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, العين حق. So yes, the photos are allowed. If we take this opinion, the photos are allowed, but you have to be careful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us about Yusuf عليه الصلاة والسلام, وقال يا بني لا تدخلوا من باب واحد وادخلوا من أبواب متفرقة. When when Yaqub sent his sons, okay, the 11, he told them, don't enter from one door, okay, and enter from different doors. Some scholars said because, subhanallah, they were very handsome, and Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam wants to protect his children from the evil eye. Okay, so this is very important. You don't say, well, I don't care. You should care. If you don't care about your children, who will care? طيب, so be careful about the pictures of the women. طيب, يعني also sometimes maybe your daughter or your wife send she said, well, this photo only my mobile. Okay, it is your mobile. Then no, I will send also my photo to my sister. Okay, but are you sure that your sister will not show your picture to another to a man? Or when you send your photo to your friend, are you sure that she will not show? Or, okay, if you trust your wife, if you trust your sister, of course my sister will not send my picture to anyone else. But maybe the husband of your sister, he's checking the mobile of his wife. I mean of your sister. So you should be careful. You don't know what is the system. I'm telling our sisters, now if you send your photo to your friend or your sister, your mother, or your daughter, okay, you don't know what is the system. Okay, يعني maybe طيب, I am using the mobile of my wife. Maybe this is our understanding. This is our life. Usually, I'm using the mobile of my wife, and she's using my mobile. So I check, for example, the internet. I check the YouTube. So it can happen. I see something. يعني, now, subhanallah, when you go to the شو اسمه, sometimes people save the pictures of WhatsApp inside the what you call, مو الكلاود, what is the name of the photo? The gallery. Okay, so maybe the husband will go to the gallery and check, so he can see the picture. طيب, so don't take this risk, and don't take the sin of showing the picture of your friend or your sister to the men. So yes, again, if we say this is allowed, but there are restrictions.
So then, Sheikh, regarding this, so can we say that since the photo, evil eye can be affected through the photo also,
Yes.
so that this is not our creation, it is Allah's creation.
Mm.
Because usually when we draw something, evil eye will not be affected. So in this case, it can also be proven that the photo is not our creation, but it's a duplicate of the existing, because it affects, the evil eye is affected using photo as well, through the photos. In the sense, it's not our creation.
You mean this is a proof that it is allowed?
I mean, can it be taken as a proof? Because evil eye.
No, we cannot take it as a proof. The proof from the Quran and Sunnah. The proof from the Quran and Sunnah.
Because something which we create cannot be affected by evil eye. But in this case, a photo of my son, he gets affected to the photo. So it is in this way, it is not our creation.
Also, we cannot say that if there is something يعني, some of them can draw your face exactly by their handwriting, صح? Okay. Can the evil eye affect through this drawing?
It's not through the picture, but with the person behind this picture. So he has it in his mind.
I mean, يعني, the evil eye, it is something from the soul. It is a power from the soul. Evil power يعني. Can it affect through the hand drawing? ها؟ بالخبر ايه مو هذا يعني yes يعني شوف the evil eye not only by watching the same photo, it can be by information. يعني for example, if you say alhamdulillah, my son today had a gift from the principal, so you mention only information about your son, he can be affected by the evil eye. So it can by mentioning anything about your family or the person. طيب جزاكم الله خير. صلى الله عليه وسلم.